The Power of Not Reacting _ How to Control Your Emotions. Audiobook. Written by Ethan Hope. Introduction. Years ago, I found myself in a heated argument with a colleague. It was one of those pivotal moments when emotions seemed to take the helm entirely. Words flew out of my mouth before they passed through the filter of calm reflection, and my actions followed suit. It only occurred to me much later how much I had surrendered control over my own responses. This episode didn't just leave me feeling frustrated. It was an awakening moment that underscored how unwieldy emotions could become if left unchecked. We've all encountered these familiar crossroads. Picture this. You're driving home after a long, taxing day at work, longing for the sanctuary of your living room. Suddenly, another car abruptly swerves into your lane, forcing you to slam on the brakes. A surge of irritation bubbles up instantly, threatening to shatter your composure. These knee-jerk reactions aren't limited to road rage. They manifest during disagreements with loved ones or workplace confrontations. The common thread? They're often unexamined reactions rather than measured responses. Handling our emotions is one of life's most universal challenges. Yet, it's a challenge rife with opportunity. Imagine navigating the tempestuous waters of adult life with grace, where every emotional reaction is a deliberate choice rather than a primal impulse. Can you envision a moment where you choose not to lash out, but instead respond with empathy or reason? This thought may seem daunting, as if I'm asking you to scale an emotional Everest. Yet embracing this transformative journey offers unprecedented growth. Emotional mastery doesn't imply stifling feelings, but approaching them with mindful awareness and discerning choices. As you flip through the pages of this book, you'll embark on a practical exploration filled with insights designed to empower you. You'll learn about mindfulness, a cornerstone for emotional regulation, and how tapping into its power can be a game changer. Consider the frustration that arises from miscommunication at work. Mindfulness can help create a mental pause, allowing you to process your feelings before expressing anything rashly. This proactive approach reduces misunderstandings and fosters healthier interactions. Let's delve into the art of managing emotional triggers. Often, we carry hidden stressors that act like dormant volcanoes, erupting unexpectedly. Recognizing these triggers is the first step towards diffusing them. You'll discover strategies that enable you to identify these pressure points and address them proactively. By doing so, not only do you prevent emotional blow-ups, but you also cultivate resilience, building an inner fortress capable of weathering daily storms. Imagine transforming potential emotional chaos into fertile ground for personal development. Each chapter will equip you with tools to harness emotional intelligence, urging you to shift perspective, from seeing obstacles as threats to viewing them as opportunities for learning and adaptation. Strategies for negotiation, conflict resolution, and assertive communication are also integrated within, enabling a balanced expression of thoughts and feelings without succumbing to reactive impulses. Throughout this book, you'll encounter stories of individuals who have walked this path and emerged empowered. Their narratives serve as both inspiration and testimony that positive change is attainable regardless of past experiences or current circumstances. These stories exemplify how applying the techniques introduced here doesn't merely mitigate stress. It can profoundly improve relationships, professional interactions, and overall well-being. In exploring various scenarios, whether they occur behind closed office doors or amid personal dynamics, you will gain nuanced perspectives on emotional regulation. This isn't a pursuit reserved solely for resolving conflict or quelling anxiety. It's about fostering genuine connections by responding thoughtfully rather than reacting automatically. Ultimately, the aim is for you to experience life with greater clarity, satisfaction, and a sense of control over your emotional narrative. In sum, this book extends beyond a guide for reducing stress or enhancing emotional responses. It's a map leading toward a more fulfilled version of yourself, one who engages with life more purposefully, grounded in emotional wisdom. For busy professionals and individuals facing anxiety or conflict alike, this journey promises to transform not just how you handle emotions, but how you navigate the broader landscape of human interaction. Embrace this opportunity to rewrite your story, one measured response at a time. Welcome to a path of discovery and empowerment. Let's begin this transformative journey together. Chapter 1: The Essence of Emotional Control. Mastering emotional intelligence is an essential skill for navigating both personal and professional spheres. It involves understanding how our emotions drive reactions and influence decisions in various contexts. Emotions are powerful forces that can shape interactions and outcomes, sometimes in unexpected ways. In a world where stress and high-pressure situations are commonplace, gaining control over one's emotional responses becomes crucial. This chapter delves into the significance of managing these emotions effectively to improve communication, decision-making, and resilience. In this chapter, we'll explore the mechanisms behind emotional reactions, examining how they arise and affect our behavior. Readers will learn to identify common emotional triggers and understand their impact on different environments, whether at work or home. Situational awareness will be highlighted as a vital tool in discerning the role context plays in shaping emotional responses. We'll also investigate how mastering emotional regulation can enhance relationships and professional effectiveness. As you progress, practical strategies and insights will be offered to help you anticipate and manage your emotional reactions constructively, ultimately leading to more deliberate and mindful living. Understanding emotional reactions and their influences. Emotional reactions serve as our body's instinctive responses to various stimuli, shaping how we interact with the world. These responses can be seen as automatic, often bypassing our rational thought processes and directly influencing behaviors. For instance, when faced with an unexpected challenge at work, an individual's reaction might be immediate frustration or anxiety. This initial emotional response can dictate whether they tackle the issue head-on or shy away from it, demonstrating how deep-seated patterns of behavior emerge from our psychological makeup. In understanding these reactions, it becomes essential to identify common emotional triggers. Triggers vary between individuals, but often include factors like stress, pressure, or interpersonal conflicts. By recognizing these triggers, we gain self-awareness that allows us to anticipate our emotional reactions. This proactive approach is beneficial in both personal and professional settings, enabling individuals to manage their emotions constructively rather than react impulsively. For example, if public speaking induces anxiety, acknowledging this trigger can help one prepare and cope better during presentations. While identifying triggers is crucial, context also plays a pivotal role in shaping our emotional reactions. The same stimulus can evoke different emotions depending on the environment. At home, a harsh comment might spark anger, while in a professional setting, it might lead to embarrassment or withdrawal. This variability underscores the importance of situational awareness. Being mindful of the context allows individuals to interpret their emotions correctly and respond appropriately. In workplaces where high-pressure environments are typical, understanding this can lead to more effective communication and reduced conflict. Moreover, emotions significantly impact decision-making processes. Emotion-driven decisions can often cloud judgment, pushing individuals to act on impulse rather than logic. This scenario can manifest in the form of emotional hijacking, where intense emotions take control of decision-making abilities, leading to potentially regrettable outcomes. Consider an employee who receives critical feedback from a supervisor. A purely emotional reaction might lead them to feel defensive and dismiss the feedback, whereas a balanced approach combining emotion with rational evaluation could result in constructive behavioral changes. Therefore, fostering mindful awareness is necessary for improved outcomes in decision-making. Mindfulness involves pausing to recognize and evaluate emotions before making decisions. It encourages individuals to shift from a reactive mode to a reflective one, thus enhancing emotional intelligence. This shift not only benefits personal growth, but also enhances professional effectiveness by allowing individuals to navigate complex scenarios with clarity and composure. Harnessing the benefits of emotional regulation and goal setting. Emotional regulation is a cornerstone in nurturing meaningful relationships and fostering overall personal well-being. Mastering this skill can substantially enhance how individuals interact with others, establish trust, and minimize conflicts. In the professional environment, where stress and misunderstandings abound, emotional regulation acts as a buffer that allows for more constructive communication. By managing one's emotions effectively, busy professionals can convey their messages without letting heightened feelings of anger or frustration interfere. For instance, instead of reacting defensively in a heated discussion, an individual who practices emotional regulation might take a moment to pause and respond calmly, which helps in maintaining a positive and cooperative atmosphere. The benefits extend beyond professional settings, significantly impacting personal relationships as well. Emotional regulation fosters a deeper sense of empathy and understanding, essential for building stronger connections with family and friends. When emotions are kept in check, it's easier to listen and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For those struggling with anxiety or conflict in personal relationships, learning to regulate emotions can transform negative interactions into opportunities for growth and understanding. This peace-filled approach to communication not only strengthens bonds, but also contributes to a person's emotional health by reducing stress and anxiety levels. Alongside improved relationships, emotional regulation boosts self-awareness and personal insight. It encourages individuals to reflect on their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, offering a clearer understanding of themselves. Enhanced self-awareness is a powerful tool for personal growth, as it allows individuals to identify patterns in their reactions and discover areas for improvement. This reflective thinking enables people to make conscious choices about how they engage with others and react to various situations, paving the way for more intentional living. Another significant advantage of emotional regulation is increased resilience. In today's fast-paced world, challenges and obstacles are inevitable. However, with effective emotional control, one can handle stress gracefully and stay empowered in difficult circumstances. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from setbacks. It's about adapting and thriving in the face of adversity. By managing emotions such as fear and frustration, individuals become better equipped to navigate life's complexities, thereby enhancing their mental well-being and ability to pursue personal and professional goals confidently. Setting personal goals for emotional control provides a clear path forward, bringing focus and direction to the journey. It's crucial to identify specific emotional responses that need modifying, which serves as the first step in developing an action plan. Having a structured approach, where progress is measurable, can lead to considerable improvements. This involves creating actionable steps, such as practicing mindfulness, meditation, or engaging in therapy if needed, to support emotional development. Progress tracking helps maintain motivation and ensures that efforts are leading toward desired outcomes. In addition to setting personal goals, measuring progress allows individuals to recognize their advancements and areas that require attention. Regularly evaluating emotional responses in varied scenarios can help in fine-tuning strategies that work best for each person. Celebrating milestones achieved along the way is equally important, as it reinforces positive behavior and builds confidence in one's ability to master emotional regulation. Recognizing these achievements can act as an anchor during tougher times, reminding individuals of their capabilities and resilience. Creating actionable steps is vital for implementing emotional goals into daily life. This includes breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks that can be easily incorporated into routines. For instance, dedicating a few minutes each day to mindfulness exercises can gradually enhance emotional awareness and control. Engaging in regular reflective journaling can also aid in processing emotions and identifying triggers that need addressing. Such concrete steps provide a roadmap for sustained emotional growth, enabling individuals to experience lasting improvements in their emotional regulation skills. Furthermore, instituting guidelines around emotional goals can greatly benefit those aiming to cultivate better control. A guideline might involve setting boundaries about expressing emotions in professional settings, or deciding on specific techniques to use when feeling overwhelmed. These personalized rules act as reminders of the commitment to emotional regulation and keep efforts aligned with broader personal objectives. By adhering to these self-imposed guidelines, individuals ensure consistency and purposefulness in their endeavor to harness emotional intelligence. As individuals continue on this path of developing emotional regulation, celebrating milestones becomes a source of encouragement and motivation. Each small victory along the journey signifies a step towards mastery over one's emotions. Whether it's successfully navigating a challenging conversation without losing composure or practicing patience in a stressful situation, acknowledging these accomplishments builds a foundation of self-confidence. This celebration not only boosts morale, but also affirms the value of the effort put into cultivating emotional regulation. Over time, the accumulation of these positive experiences translates into a more resilient and emotionally balanced individual, capable of forming healthier relationships and thriving in both personal and professional arenas. In this chapter, we delve into the critical role of emotional intelligence and its impact on our interactions, both personally and professionally. By understanding emotional reactions and their triggers, we cultivate self-awareness that aids in managing emotions constructively. Recognizing how context influences these reactions helps us respond more appropriately to different situations. This understanding is fundamental for busy professionals striving to communicate effectively under stress, and for individuals seeking healthier personal relationships. Mastering emotional regulation not only strengthens connections, but also fosters resilience, aiding in overcoming life's challenges with grace. Through goal setting and progress tracking, one can transform impulsive reactions into thoughtful responses, promoting growth and well-being. Practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and celebrating achievements are key strategies to develop emotional intelligence. As we navigate this journey, we build confidence and create a balanced life where emotional control enhances both professional success and personal fulfillment. Chapter 2. Recognizing emotional triggers. Recognizing emotional triggers is an essential skill in navigating both personal and professional landscapes. These triggers, which can be ignited by various internal and external stimuli, influence our emotions significantly. Whether it's the frustration sparked by a colleague's comment or the anxiety stirred by a looming project deadline, understanding these responses is key to maintaining composure. Navigating life without awareness of these triggers often leads to reactive behaviors, which can create unnecessary friction in relationships and hinder personal growth. By delving into the nature of emotional triggers, we equip ourselves with the ability to modulate our reactions, fostering more mindful interactions and decisions. This chapter explores the intricacies of identifying and understanding different types of emotional triggers. It delves into how external factors like environmental changes or social interactions can provoke strong emotional responses, and examines the impact of internal triggers rooted in personal thoughts and past experiences. The chapter also highlights the role of stress and cultural influences in shaping our emotional perceptions. Through these discussions, it provides insights into recognizing patterns in our emotional responses, offering practical strategies that encourage healthier coping mechanisms. This exploration aims to empower individuals to handle their emotional triggers proactively, ultimately enhancing personal well-being and improving interpersonal dynamics. Types of emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are a key aspect of how we navigate the world. Understanding them begins with categorizing their origins, enabling us to recognize the specific factors that provoke emotional responses and affect our well-being. External triggers often originate from our surroundings. These can be interactions with others, or changes we observe in our environment. For instance, consider how an aggressive driver can cause a flurry of anger, or a sudden shift in plans can ignite feelings of anxiety. Such reactions illustrate the power of societal influences and interpersonal interactions in shaping our emotional landscapes. From childhood playground disputes to professional workplace dynamics, external triggers manifest repeatedly throughout our lives. They exploit our vulnerabilities by tapping into the innate human need for predictability and control. When our rhythm is disrupted, the resulting emotional response can be profound, indicating the pervasive impact of these external stimuli on our mental state. On the other hand, internal triggers stem from within. These are personal thoughts, memories, or deeply ingrained beliefs that lead to emotional reactions. Internal triggers are heavily influenced by past experiences, forming complex layers of self-perception and internal conflict. A poignant memory of failure could resurface during a moment of doubt, causing disproportionate feelings of inadequacy or fear. This inward exploration reveals how intertwined our emotional states are with the narratives we've lived. Our brains hold on to these narratives, replaying them when similar circumstances arise, reinforcing the emotional blueprint etched into our psyche. By recognizing these internal triggers, we gain insight into the unseen dialogues that shape our daily emotions, empowering us to rewrite these narratives with empathy and understanding. Stress triggers are particularly pervasive in modern life, as they are factors that amplify feelings of stress and anxiety. The fast-paced nature of daily routines, from hectic work schedules to balancing personal commitments, manifests as heightened emotional responses. Chronic stress conditions further exacerbate this situation, making individuals more susceptible to triggers. Imagine the strain of an approaching deadline. The tension it creates can lead to irritability, distraction, or even physical symptoms like headaches. Stress triggers reveal themselves not only through major life events, but also via the accumulation of minor stressors that compound over time, creating a loop of tension that can seem overwhelming. Identifying these patterns helps break the cycle, fostering resilience and healthier coping strategies. Cultural triggers emerge from the intricate web of societal expectations and cultural backgrounds, profoundly affecting emotional responses. Our beliefs, values, and the pressures exerted by our communities mold how we perceive and react to various situations. For example, someone from a collectivist culture might feel intense pressure to conform and meet familial expectations, igniting feelings of guilt or shame when unable to do so. Alternatively, an individual rooted in individualistic values may feel isolated when faced with group-centric obligations. These cultural triggers tap into our core identity structures, holding significant sway over our emotional health. Recognizing them allows us to bridge gaps between diverse perspectives, facilitating greater empathy and understanding across different cultural contexts. Exploring these categories illuminates the diverse landscape of emotional triggers. For busy professionals seeking to reduce stress in the workplace, understanding these triggers is crucial. Recognizing which category your trigger belongs to, whether the hustle of office politics, external, a personal shadow of self-doubt, internal, the relentless grind of deadlines, stress, or the clashing of corporate and personal values, cultural, can guide tailored strategies for managing emotional responses effectively. For individuals struggling with anxiety or conflict in personal relationships, identifying and understanding emotional triggers can offer practical tools to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Recognizing how a partner's remark might hit close to home due to an unresolved internal conflict, or how a cultural expectation might inadvertently add pressure, highlights the myriad forces at play in our emotional responses. Understanding these origins teaches us to anticipate and modulate our emotional states proactively. With awareness comes the power to choose our reactions, to pause before responding, and ultimately to cultivate more harmonious interactions with ourselves and others. It isn't about eradicating triggers entirely, Such a goal is impractical given their deeply rooted nature, but rather learning to coexist with them, acknowledging their presence, and diffusing their potential for disruption. Impact and identification of unrecognized triggers. Unrecognized emotional triggers can quietly undermine personal and professional life, leading to unintended explosive reactions. These unanticipated outbursts often manifest as intense anger or frustration over seemingly minor issues. Such reactions are typically traceable to underlying emotional triggers that remain unidentified and untreated, causing harm to relationships and personal well-being. When these emotional landmines explode, they can sever trust with colleagues, friends, or family members, complicating relationships and creating a cycle of stress and regret. Chronic stress is another silent consequence of unmanaged emotional triggers. Emotional reactions accumulate over time, affecting one's mental health significantly. Persistent exposure to stress without addressing its root causes, such as hidden emotional triggers, can lead to burnout. Physiologically, chronic stress manifests through various responses, including increased cortisol levels, which further strain the body and mind. Over time, this can diminish resilience and hinder an individual's ability to cope with everyday demands effectively. The complex interplay between emotional triggers and chronic stress emphasizes the necessity for awareness and intervention. Many individuals instinctively withdraw from situations that might activate these triggers, adopting avoidance as a coping mechanism. While it may offer temporary relief, this withdrawal can lead to isolation and missed opportunities. Avoiding confrontations with emotional triggers often deprives individuals of growth experiences and meaningful connections. It can be especially detrimental in professional settings, where avoiding challenging conversations or decisions might limit career advancement. Understanding the importance of facing rather than fleeing from emotional triggers is crucial for both personal development and broader social connectivity. Identifying personal triggers requires introspection and self-awareness. Engaging in self-reflection techniques can illuminate these hidden aspects of one's emotional landscape. Journaling offers a practical method for tracking emotions and uncovering patterns tied to particular situations or interactions. By dedicating time to write about daily experiences and feelings, one can notice recurring themes connected to emotional disturbances. This process not only aids in recognition, but also enhances emotional literacy, empowering individuals to dissociate reactive impulses from their daily actions. Feedback from trusted individuals can provide additional perspective, helping recognize triggers that might be overlooked. Sometimes, others can observe our reactions more objectively, offering insights that can lead to positive change. Feedback should be sought from those who understand us well and can provide constructive criticism. This external mirror allows individuals to perceive themselves outside their subjective lens, often revealing blind spots in emotional understanding. Body awareness is another critical strategy for pinpointing emotional triggers. Our bodies often react before our minds do, providing initial signs of emotional agitation. By tuning into physical sensations, such as a racing heart, stomach knots, or tense muscles, individuals gain early warning signals of impending emotional upheaval. Mindful practices like meditation or yoga enhance this body-mind connection, fostering greater control over emotional responses. Recognizing these physical cues equips individuals with the power to intercept destructive reactions before they occur, contributing to a healthier emotional life. Cultivating emotional awareness through these strategies transforms how individuals respond to previously unrecognized triggers. It encourages proactive management of emotions rather than reactive handling. Busy professionals, in particular, benefit greatly by integrating these techniques into their routines. In high-stress environments, immediate awareness and control over emotional responses can improve workplace relationships and decision-making. Similarly, individuals struggling with anxiety or conflict in personal relationships can find these tools beneficial. By learning to identify and manage emotional triggers, They can foster healthier interactions with significant others, reducing the potential for conflict. Responsive rather than reactive, communication builds stronger bonds and ensures misunderstandings are resolved constructively rather than destructively. Throughout this chapter, we've delved into the anatomy of emotional triggers, identifying their various sources and understanding how they influence our lives. The recognition of external, internal stress and cultural triggers presents a pathway to better manage emotional responses. By categorizing these triggers, busy professionals can tailor strategies to decrease workplace stress, while individuals in personal relationships can find methods to reduce anxiety. This framework fosters an awareness that is crucial for navigating daily challenges with resilience and grace. The exploration further emphasizes the importance of uncovering unrecognized triggers that might be quietly guiding our actions. Techniques like self-reflection through journaling and body awareness highlight practical steps to enhance emotional literacy. By mastering the ability to identify and manage these triggers proactively, both in professional and personal contexts, readers can transform impulsive reactions into thoughtful responses. This approach not only nurtures healthier interactions, but also establishes a foundation for continual emotional growth, ultimately enabling more harmonious and fulfilling connections with oneself and others. Chapter 3: The Art of Pausing. Pausing before reacting is a skill that can profoundly impact our well-being and interactions. In a world where instant reactions are common, consciously taking a moment to pause can lead to more thoughtful and productive responses. The art of pausing not only enhances emotional intelligence, but also allows us to navigate challenging situations with greater clarity and control. This deliberate pause acts as a buffer, giving individuals the opportunity to assess their emotions, thoughts, and potential consequences before responding. The ability to pause contributes to stress reduction, better decision-making, and healthier relationships, whether in professional settings or personal interactions. In this chapter, we will explore various techniques that aid in mastering the art of pausing. These include specific breathing practices known for their calming effects, like deep breathing and box breathing, which help regulate emotions and promote relaxation. Additionally, we will discuss the benefits of progressive muscle relaxation, a method that combines breathing with intentional tension release in the body. Visualizing calming imagery will also be covered, offering a mental retreat that supports emotional regulation. By integrating these techniques into daily routines, individuals can cultivate a mindful approach to life, promoting a balance between reaction and reflection. Breathing techniques for mindfulness. In today's fast-paced world, taking a deliberate pause before reacting can significantly enhance our emotional well-being and mindfulness. One way to incorporate this pause is through various breathing techniques that not only help calm the mind, but also improve the body's relaxation response. Among these techniques, deep breathing, box breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualizing calming imagery stand out for their effectiveness and accessibility. Deep breathing, also known as diaphragmatic breathing, involves inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. This basic yet powerful technique activates the body's relaxation response, providing immediate relief from stress and anxiety. When you breathe deeply, you allow more oxygen into your bloodstream, which has been shown to reduce levels of cortisol, a hormone commonly associated with stress. By engaging in deep breathing exercises, individuals can experience a sense of calmness that helps them pause and assess situations thoughtfully, instead of reacting impulsively. For those who seek a more structured approach, box breathing offers a methodical way to regain control over one's emotions. This technique involves 4 equal parts: inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and pausing each for a count of 4. The simplicity of box breathing makes it an ideal option for busy professionals. It serves as a tool that can be easily integrated into everyday life, whether it's during a stressful moment at work or a heated conversation at home. Studies suggest that box breathing can effectively manage stress, enhance focus, and encourage positive emotions. Progressive muscle relaxation, PMR, is another valuable technique that combines breathing with physical tension release. This method involves tensing specific muscle groups while inhaling deeply and then releasing the tension while exhaling. The process allows the body to become acutely aware of any lingering physical strain, promoting overall relaxation. Research demonstrates PMR's efficacy in reducing stress and anxiety among various populations, including students and patients with chronic illnesses. By inducing a state of relaxation, PMR fosters a mindful pause, enabling individuals to respond more calmly to challenging situations. Visualizing calming imagery further enhances the benefits of breathing techniques by adding a layer of mental tranquility. Guided imagery involves envisioning serene environments or pleasant experiences while practicing deep breaths. This visualization technique supports emotional regulation by replacing negative thoughts with calming images. Participants in studies have reported significant reductions in anxiety levels after engaging in guided imagery sessions. For those grappling with personal or professional conflicts, visualizing calming imagery can serve as a mental escape, helping to transform reactions into thoughtful responses. To integrate these breathing techniques into daily life, one can start by setting aside a few minutes each day for practice. Gradually, these techniques will become second nature, aiding in achieving mindfulness, even amidst chaos. For instance, deep breathing can be practiced on the morning commute to prepare for the day ahead, or box breathing might be utilized during brief breaks at work to reset and refocus. Progressive muscle relaxation, meanwhile, can be part of an evening routine, allowing the body to unwind after a hectic day. Creating space for reflection and response. In a fast-paced world where reactions often precede thought, integrating intentional pauses into daily interactions can transform both personal and professional relationships. This chapter will delve into the art of building these pauses, focusing on several practical techniques that allow thoughtful responses to take precedence over impulsive reactions. One effective technique is reflective journaling, which serves as a tool for processing emotional responses through writing. The act of journaling encourages individuals to dissect their day's events, identify emotional triggers, and explore the roots of their reactions. As noted by Poth, 2023, capturing thoughts throughout the day using a reflection journal or digital tools like Google Docs or Evernote helps enhance self-awareness. Writing down at least 2 observations each day can provide valuable insights into habitual patterns of response, helping to uncover areas for improvement and growth. In addition to journaling, engaging in a daily reflection practice can foster mindful evaluation before reacting. By setting aside dedicated time each day to contemplate recent interactions, one can better analyze responses and outcomes. This practice encourages a purposeful pause, enabling individuals to assess what went well and what could be done differently next time. Over time, this habit cultivates a more mindful approach to interaction, reducing stress and improving emotional resilience. Incorporating daily reflection is crucial as it allows busy professionals and those struggling with personal conflicts to gain clarity and make informed decisions about their responses. Moreover, seeking feedback from others is a powerful way to gather external viewpoints and encourage adaptability. Engaging with trusted friends, family members, or colleagues provides an opportunity to see situations from different perspectives. These discussions can reveal blind spots in our responses and offer constructive advice that might not be evident through self-reflection alone. This openness to feedback fosters a culture of continuous learning and emotional growth, allowing individuals to refine their reactions and approach challenges with greater empathy and understanding. Physical reminders play a significant role in embedding intentional pauses into daily life. Simple prompts, such as sticky notes, placed in visible locations or reminders set on mobile apps, serve as cues to pause and reflect before responding impulsively. Apps designed for mindfulness, like Focusable, act as fitness trackers for the mind, encouraging users to take moments throughout the day to reflect and realign their thoughts. These tactile or digital reminders help embed the practice of pausing, making it easier to integrate into everyday routines. To effectively implement these practices, developing rituals for pausing can further enhance the efficacy of intentional pauses. Rituals can involve specific times of day dedicated to reflection, such as morning meditations or evening journaling sessions. Having a structured routine ensures that these practices become ingrained habits rather than sporadic activities. Additionally, creating a calming environment conducive to reflection, such as a quiet space free from distractions, can significantly impact the quality of the reflection process. Implementing guidelines for daily reflection practice is essential for maintaining consistency. Setting boundaries around designated reflection times helps create a non-negotiable part of the day reserved for introspection. By committing to these periods, individuals prioritize their emotional well-being and ensure that reflection becomes an integral component of their daily routine. Whether it's during a lunch break or before bed, establishing a consistent time for reflection strengthens the practice's effectiveness. Furthermore, it is crucial to develop a system for gathering and incorporating feedback into the reflection process. Encouraging a dialogue with trusted individuals and actively seeking their input can lead to more objective evaluations of one's responses. Creating opportunities for open communication and valuing diverse perspectives enriches the reflection practice, leading to a deeper understanding of one's emotions and behavior. Setting boundaries is another vital guideline to adhere to for ensuring effective pauses. By defining clear limits, such as not responding immediately to emails or messages when emotionally charged, one can reduce knee-jerk reactions and instead craft more deliberate responses. These boundaries create a protective space that allows for thoughtful consideration and prevents impulsive communication. By employing these strategies, reflective journaling, daily reflection practice, seeking feedback, physical reminders, and setting boundaries, individuals can cultivate a more thoughtful and controlled approach to interactions. The goal is to establish a balanced mindset that prioritizes reflective thinking over immediate reaction, ultimately fostering healthier relationships and reduced stress levels in both professional and personal settings. Throughout the chapter, we've explored how breathing techniques can serve as powerful tools to introduce a pause between stimulus and response. By applying practices like deep breathing, box breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualizing calming imagery, individuals can calm themselves effectively before reacting to stressors. These methods are not only accessible, but also adaptable to various settings, making them suitable for those juggling demanding work schedules or navigating personal challenges. As these techniques become second nature, they enable more thoughtful responses, fostering healthier interactions at work and home. Moreover, integrating intentional pauses into everyday life can profoundly enhance one's ability to reflect and respond mindfully. Reflective practices such as journaling, daily contemplation, seeking feedback, and relying on physical reminders help cultivate a habit of pausing before reacting. Through these strategies, individuals can develop emotional resilience and clarity in communication, ultimately leading to improved relationships and reduced stress. The consistent application of these techniques creates a foundation for balanced and reflective thinking, allowing for measured responses that positively impact both personal and professional spheres. Chapter 4: Cultivating Emotional Awareness. Cultivating emotional awareness is an essential aspect of navigating both the professional and personal realms with grace and poise. In a world where stressors and challenges are a daily occurrence, understanding our own emotional responses becomes a beacon for effective interaction and decision-making. By delving into the nuances of our emotions, we equip ourselves with the tools necessary to foresee potential reactions and address them constructively. This journey not only fortifies our emotional repertoire, but also enhances our ability to interact thoughtfully in various aspects of life. Fostering this awareness requires intentional practice and a willingness to observe oneself without prejudice, guiding us to make informed choices rather than impulsive decisions. This chapter unfolds strategies that help individuals recognize and track their emotions consciously. It introduces mindfulness as a cornerstone technique, encouraging readers to cultivate patience and clarity through regular observation of emotional states. The practice of self-monitoring is expanded through practical methods like emotional checklists and journaling, which provide an avenue to articulate emotions clearly and identify recurring patterns in response to particular triggers. Additionally, readers will learn about recognizing physical cues associated with emotional experiences and how digital mood tracking apps can serve as efficient tools in this endeavor. By integrating these techniques naturally into daily routines, individuals can gradually build a robust framework for sustained emotional balance and intelligence, supporting healthier relationships and enhancing overall well-being. Techniques for self-monitoring emotions. Cultivating emotional awareness is a vital skill, particularly for those who navigate fast-paced environments or face challenging personal dynamics. The ability to recognize and track emotions in real time not only enhances self-understanding, but also aids in effectively managing emotions to respond rather than react impulsively. This subpoint will focus on practical strategies that enable such awareness. One of the cornerstones of developing emotional awareness is mindfulness practice. Mindfulness encourages individuals to observe their emotional states without judgment, fostering an environment of patience and clarity. Regular meditation serves as a powerful tool in this regard, where the focus is on being present with one's thoughts and feelings. By dedicating even a few minutes each day to mindfulness meditation, one can gradually build the habit of observing emotions as they arise. This non-judgmental observation helps in identifying emotions before they become overwhelming, allowing space for thoughtful responses rather than reflexive reactions. A practical guideline here involves setting aside a specific time each day to practice mindfulness. It could be during your morning coffee, a short break at work, or before bed. During this time, simply sit quietly and pay attention to your breathing and bodily sensations. This practice may seem simple, but over time it nurtures a deep sense of emotional clarity. Complementing mindfulness practices are emotional checklists, which serve as a tangible way to articulate and track emotions regularly. These checklists help enhance one's emotional vocabulary, making it easier to express how you feel in any given situation. By consistently using an emotional checklist, patterns begin to emerge, offering insights into recurring emotional states connected to specific triggers or situations. To implement this approach, consider maintaining a daily journal where you document your feelings using a set list of emotions. Identify which emotions are most frequent and note the circumstances surrounding them. Reviewing these entries weekly can reveal patterns, helping you grasp the underlying causes of certain emotional responses and enabling more conscious management of emotions. Recognizing bodily cues associated with emotional states is another insightful method to distinguish between emotional and physical stressors. Often we experience emotions physically: a clenched jaw, a racing heartbeat, or tense shoulders. Being attuned to these signals can prompt mindful processing of emotions before they escalate. This process requires tuning into your body throughout the day, especially during stressful moments. Practicing body scans, starting from the toes and moving up to the head, can improve this awareness. When physical tension is detected, take slow, deliberate breaths to ease the tension, thus addressing the emotional aspect concurrently. Digital mood tracking apps offer another layer of insight. These tools are designed to capture emotions, provide trends over time, and enhance accountability towards personal growth. Apps like Moodflow and Mind Journal utilize evidence-based methods to help users record moods, facilitating a broader understanding of emotional well-being. They allow individuals to rate their emotions daily, identify influencing factors, and monitor long-term changes in mood. For busy professionals and individuals eager to understand their emotional shifts better, utilizing such digital platforms is incredibly efficient. Most apps include user-friendly features like reminders for consistency, graphical representations of mood changes, and reflections on significant emotional events. Through consistent digital mood tracking, users can pinpoint patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed, promoting informed decision-making regarding emotional health. Incorporating these techniques into everyday life doesn't have to be burdensome. The key is integrating them naturally into your routine. Start small, perhaps with a 5-minute mindfulness session or a quick midday emotion log. Gradually, these tasks transform into habits that build a robust framework for emotional awareness. Understanding and analyzing emotional patterns. The dynamic interplay between our emotional triggers and decision-making processes is often overlooked in the fast-paced world of busy professionals and emotionally strained personal relationships. Yet understanding these connections can fundamentally transform how we navigate both work life and personal interactions. The first step involves identifying the emotional triggers that frequently impact our responses. These are the stimuli or events that consistently evoke a strong emotional response, such as anger or anxiety. Recognizing these triggers aids in preemptive management, allowing individuals to prepare for predictable reactions, and thus build confidence in handling challenging situations. Imagine preparing for an important meeting where you know a particular colleague's comments may spark irritation. By identifying this as a trigger beforehand, you can employ strategies like deep breathing or visualization techniques to maintain composure and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Developing awareness of these triggers empowers individuals to create a mental buffer, altering their habitual responses, which might otherwise detrimentally affect decisions and interactions. In addition to recognizing triggers, analyzing patterns in our emotional responses reveals insights into learned behavioral habits. Over time, we develop ways of reacting to situations based on past experiences, which can unconsciously guide our choices. For example, someone who has experienced negative outcomes when expressing vulnerability may develop a pattern of avoidance or defensiveness. By examining these patterns, one can begin to craft alternative strategies that promote healthier outcomes. This process involves tracking progress and continuously adjusting approaches to ensure that new strategies are effectively breaking old cycles. Consider the role of emotions in decision-making and interpersonal relationships. While emotions can serve as valuable guides, they sometimes skew our judgment. Positive emotions might make us overly optimistic, leading to risky decisions, whereas negative emotions can cloud judgment and lead to hesitation. By exploring how emotions connect to outcomes, we can foster better emotional regulation. Practicing emotional intelligence involves tuning into our feelings and assessing how they influence our actions and decisions. This heightened awareness not only improves personal decision-making, but also enhances how we interact with others. Feedback from trusted individuals offers another vital layer of insight that self-reflection might miss. Friends, co-workers, or mentors can provide perspectives that challenge our assumptions and reveal blind spots. Constructive feedback helps refine communication styles and nurtures relationships by showing a willingness to understand others' viewpoints. Open dialogue invites honest exchanges that can lead to significant growth both personally and professionally. Such feedback might illuminate areas where unconscious biases or defensive reactions hinder effective communication. Engaging in feedback loops requires openness and humility, but promises profound benefits by enhancing empathy and relational dynamics. When feedback is integrated constructively, it promotes a continuous cycle of improvement, leading to more robust and harmonious interactions. In this chapter, we explored the importance of cultivating emotional awareness and provided techniques for self-monitoring emotions. For busy professionals and those grappling with personal challenges, developing an understanding of one's emotions is key to better managing responses. By embracing mindfulness practices, individuals learn to observe their feelings without judgment, creating a space for calm and considered reactions instead of impulsive ones. Techniques like setting aside time for meditation, using emotional checklists, and interpreting bodily cues provide tangible ways to enhance emotional literacy. Additionally, digital mood tracking tools offer a modern approach to recognizing patterns in emotional states, aiding in insightful management of emotions. The journey toward understanding emotional triggers and behavioral patterns was also discussed as pivotal in navigating life's complexities. Identifying emotional triggers prepares individuals to respond thoughtfully in challenging scenarios, fostering confidence and composure. By analyzing these patterns, one can break away from old habits and forge healthier emotional strategies. The chapter emphasized the role emotions play in decision-making and interpersonal relationships, urging readers to practice emotional intelligence to foster positive interactions. Enriching this personal growth journey involves seeking feedback from trusted sources, which provides fresh perspectives and helps refine communication skills. As these insights become integrated into daily life, they lead to improved emotional health and more harmonious relationships. Chapter 5: Transforming Reactions into Responses. Transforming reactions into responses is a skill that can change the way we interact with the world around us. In our fast-paced lives, where decisions are often made in the blink of an eye, the ability to shift from impulsive reactions to thoughtful responses can be crucial. This transformation not only enhances personal well-being, but also strengthens our connections with others. By adopting strategies that allow us to pause and reflect before responding, we can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and purpose. This chapter delves into how such transitions can be smoothly integrated into daily life, providing tools for more mindful interactions. In this chapter, readers will explore strategies that help in transforming knee-jerk reactions into composed responses. The discussion encompasses methods like pausing before reacting, which creates space for reflection and understanding. It introduces the use of I statements to express emotions constructively, and it examines the power of reflective questioning to uncover the roots of one's feelings. Moreover, it highlights the importance of setting clear intentions to align emotional responses with core values. These approaches collectively foster better communication, reduce stress, and improve relationships, both at work and in personal settings. Through these insights, the chapter aims to equip individuals with practical tools to enhance their emotional intelligence and interaction skills, thus contributing to a more harmonious and productive life. Implementing response strategies. In the fast-paced world of busy professionals and individuals dealing with personal anxieties, converting impulsive reactions into thoughtful responses becomes a vital skill. This transition is not merely about controlling emotions, but enabling effective communication, both in workplaces and personal relationships. It involves actionable strategies that can be woven into our daily interactions. By pausing before reacting, employing I statements, engaging in reflective questioning, and setting clear intentions, we can manage our emotional responses better. Pausing before reacting serves as a foundational strategy for transforming reactions into responses. In any emotionally charged situation, pausing creates a critical window for assessment. This delay allows individuals to evaluate the immediate circumstances and understand the underlying emotional context. Instead of reacting impulsively, which might lead to regrettable decisions, this brief pause offers an opportunity to reflect on one's feelings and thoughts. For instance, when receiving disappointing news at work, taking a moment to breathe deeply can prevent immediate, potentially damaging responses. By giving ourselves time to process information, we make room for more rational and deliberate decision-making. Pausing helps us shed the immediacy of emotional turmoil and opens up space for clarity and composure, thereby reducing stress and fostering better outcomes in both professional and personal experiences. Employing I statements is another crucial strategy that aids in expressing feelings without casting blame on others, thus promoting constructive dialogue. Unlike you statements, which often carry accusatory tones and increase defensiveness, I statements focus on the speaker's own experiences and emotions. For example, saying, "I felt overlooked during the meeting when my ideas were not acknowledged," emphasizes personal feelings rather than attributing fault, leading to more open, less confrontational conversations. This method not only encourages more empathetic listening, but also fosters an environment where all parties feel respected and understood. The use of I statements represents ownership of one's emotions and enhances self-awareness by facilitating honest self-reflection and communication. By framing our language in this way, we can effectively reduce misunderstandings and build stronger interpersonal connections. Reflective questioning further deepens self-understanding by asking oneself probing questions about motivations and emotions. This introspective approach requires individuals to consider why they feel a certain way in response to specific triggers. For example, if a coworker's behavior causes frustration, one might ask, "What is it about their actions that makes me upset?" Such reflection fosters personal accountability, encouraging individuals to uncover the root causes of their emotions, rather than immediately blaming external factors. By identifying these underlying issues, it becomes easier to address them constructively and find resolutions. Reflective questioning not only nurtures emotional intelligence, but also instills a sense of responsibility for how we interpret and react to situations. This practice, grounded in curiosity rather than judgment, empowers individuals to grow emotionally, reducing stress and improving overall well-being. Setting clear intentions for emotional responses can significantly empower individuals to align their actions with their core values and desired outcomes. Intentionality in responses ensures that one's communication reflects their goals, such as resolving conflicts with understanding, rather than escalating tensions. Before entering potentially tense interactions, clearly defining what you hope to achieve can help maintain focus and keep emotions from spiraling out of control. For instance, deciding to remain calm and solution-oriented during a disagreement rather than aiming to win can fundamentally alter the conversation's trajectory. Setting intentions acts like a compass, guiding individuals to respond mindfully even when emotions run high. By consistently practicing intentional responses, individuals reinforce positive habits that become integral to how they interact with the world around them. Practicing thoughtful communication. In a fast-paced world where reactions often eclipse responses, learning to convey emotions thoughtfully is a vital skill. Encouraging open dialogue is foundational for fostering trust in any relationship. When individuals feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment, they lay the groundwork for openness and mutual understanding. Creating such an environment involves more than just speaking up. It requires embracing vulnerability and offering respect through active listening. Active listening goes beyond hearing words. It necessitates giving full attention, acknowledging nonverbal cues, and providing feedback that reflects an understanding of the speaker's message. This practice ensures that individuals feel heard and respected, which can prevent miscommunications and enhance conversations. Active listening is not only about being attentive, it's about responding in ways that validate the speaker's feelings. By doing so, both parties can build a bridge to deeper emotional connections and avoid potential misunderstandings. Expressing vulnerability can be daunting, especially in environments where defensiveness is a default reaction. However, it's crucial for authentic interactions. Vulnerability shows courage and invites others to reciprocate with openness, leading to stronger emotional bonds. In professional settings, this might mean admitting uncertainty during a team project, or in personal relationships, discussing fears and insecurities. Embracing vulnerability dispels pretensions and allows genuine connection. According to Brené Brown, vulnerability is our pathway to experiencing greater creativity, honesty, and trust within teams and relationships. Practicing empathy is perhaps one of the most transformative approaches in fostering compassionate communication. Empathy involves understanding another person's perspective and emotions, which can diffuse heightened emotional reactions during disagreements. By placing oneself in another's shoes, individuals can soften their immediate responses, paving the way for more empathetic interactions. In workplaces, leaders who demonstrate empathy often create inclusive environments where team members feel valued and understood. Cornell West underscores empathy as a commitment to understanding and acting on behalf of others, suggesting that empathy requires hope and action. The intersection of these techniques, open dialogue, active listening, vulnerability, and empathy, forms a robust framework for converting impulsive reactions into thoughtful responses. Let's explore each aspect further to understand how they collectively contribute to constructive communication. Open dialogue can transform relationships by making space for honest exchanges. When people feel safe to speak their truth, it can lead to revelations that deepen relational ties. In practical terms, this could involve regularly scheduled check-ins in personal or professional contexts, where individuals are encouraged to share candidly about their experiences and perceptions. These practices help dismantle walls built by assumptions and foster a culture of transparency that nurtures trust. Listening actively plays a pivotal role in unlocking the true power of dialogue. Often people listen with the intent to respond rather than to understand, which can lead to superficial conversations. Practicing active listening means setting aside preconceived notions and genuinely engaging with what the other person is saying. Techniques like summarizing the speaker's points and asking clarifying questions can ensure that messages are comprehensively understood, mitigating possible misinterpretations. Regularly seeking feedback on one's listening skills can reveal areas for improvement and reinforce the listener's commitment to truly hearing others. Vulnerability, when combined with active listening, can break down defensive barriers and foster authenticity. Vulnerability requires strength and willingness to expose one's true self, including imperfections. By embodying vulnerability, individuals prompt others to shed their defenses, creating opportunities for genuine connection. In professional scenarios, this might foster collaborative initiatives where innovative ideas can emerge without the fear of criticism. Personal relationships similarly benefit from this openness, as it breeds intimacy and a profound sense of being known and accepted. Empathy, the final cornerstone, enhances all previous elements by injecting compassion into conversations. Understanding someone else's perspective doesn't always imply agreement, but acknowledges their experience as valid. Empathic communication respects differences while striving toward common ground. For example, during conflicts, empathetic listening can de-escalate tension by focusing on shared values rather than opposing views, encouraging dialogue over discord. While understanding these concepts is beneficial, practicing them in real-time situations requires conscious effort and adjustment. One effective way to solidify these skills is to seek feedback. Requesting feedback can offer insights into how well one's communication methods resonate with others, highlighting areas for enhancement. Asking trusted friends or colleagues if they feel heard and validated during conversations encourages continuous improvement and reinforces the commitment to constructive dialogue. In this chapter, we explored the importance of shifting from impulsive reactions to thoughtful responses in both professional and personal settings. Through strategies like pausing before reacting, employing I statements, engaging in reflective questioning, and setting clear intentions, we learned how to manage our emotions more effectively. These techniques not only enhance communication, but also play a crucial role in reducing stress and fostering healthier interactions. By integrating these skills into daily life, busy professionals and individuals dealing with personal anxieties can better navigate challenging situations with clarity and composure. Additionally, practicing thoughtful communication, which includes open dialogue, active listening, vulnerability, and empathy, serves as a foundation for building strong relationships. Creating an environment where people feel safe to express themselves, paired with attentiveness and understanding, helps prevent misunderstandings and encourages deeper connections. Empathy adds a layer of compassion, allowing us to respect different perspectives while finding common ground. The application of these communication skills requires ongoing effort and a willingness to seek feedback for continuous improvement. Ultimately, these practices enable us to respond mindfully rather than react impulsively, empowering us to align our actions with our values and desired outcomes. Chapter 6: Building Emotional Resilience. Building emotional resilience involves understanding the ways we react to life's challenges and finding effective strategies to manage these responses. This chapter invites you into a journey where identifying emotional triggers is not just an act of awareness, but also a foundation for strengthening one's emotional core. By exploring how routine stressors affect our daily lives, you will discover that resilience is not merely bouncing back. It is about fostering a proactive approach to confront emotional adversities with confidence. In this chapter, let's delve deeper into how acknowledging these reactions allows for better control over impulsive decisions and prepares us for unforeseen circumstances. The narrative unfolds by highlighting scenarios in which professionals and individuals within personal relationships can enhance their emotional stamina. As we move through this exploration, you will engage with varied strategies to boost your emotional robustness. Recognizing emotional triggers is the first step, paving the way for implementing innovative coping mechanisms tailored to busy professionals and those wrestling with relational anxiety. Learn about distraction techniques that offer mental reprieve and the value of building a supportive network to share and resonate life's burdens. Embrace mindfulness and grounding exercises as avenues for stabilizing turbulent emotions and promoting calmness amid chaos. The chapter further guides you on weaving these techniques seamlessly into daily routines, illustrating how simple adjustments foster substantial transformation in stress management. Prepare to walk away equipped with practical tools, each designed to fortify your emotional resilience and enhance well-being across all facets of life. Developing coping mechanisms. Recognizing the triggers of emotional responses is a pivotal first step in building emotional resilience. Identifying these triggers allows individuals to anticipate and prepare for potential challenges, which is particularly important for busy professionals and those dealing with anxiety in personal relationships. Triggers can vary from stressful work situations to interpersonal conflicts, and recognizing them is akin to understanding an early warning system. By acknowledging what prompts emotional reactions, one gains the ability to manage these emotions more effectively, thereby reducing impulsive behavior that often leads to regrettable outcomes. Busy professionals, for instance, might find themselves overwhelmed by sudden changes in deadlines or unplanned meetings, while individuals in personal relationships may face stress from misunderstandings or unmet expectations. The key is to not only recognize the stimuli, but also to develop specific strategies to address them before they escalate. In addition to recognizing triggers, engaging in healthy distraction techniques plays a crucial role in managing emotional challenges. When negative emotions arise, finding productive outlets can offer a temporary escape, allowing the mind to reset and the individual to reapproach challenges with a clearer perspective. For example, diving into hobbies such as painting, reading, or gardening can be immensely beneficial. These activities serve as constructive breaks from stress, providing a soothing effect on the mind and promoting a sense of calmness. For those in high-intensity jobs, taking short, regular breaks to engage in enjoyable activities can noticeably reduce stress levels. Similarly, individuals navigating personal relationship conflicts might benefit from focusing their energy on tasks that are both absorbing and fulfilling, offering a respite from ongoing tensions. Building a supportive network is another strategy essential for handling emotional challenges. A robust support system consists of friends, family, or colleagues who can provide guidance, empathy, and diverse perspectives. Having people to lean on during tough times fosters shared experiences, helping individuals process emotions with greater depth and understanding. This communal support offers validation of feelings and encourages open discussions, which can be therapeutic. Busy professionals might join peer groups or networking communities where they share experiences and learn coping strategies from others facing similar challenges. In personal lives, maintaining strong connections with family members or close friends ensures a flow of communication that helps alleviate feelings of isolation. The presence of a confidant or mentor can significantly influence emotional well-being, providing reassurance that one is not alone in their struggles. Mindfulness and grounding techniques further enhance one's ability to handle emotional difficulties effectively. These practices enable individuals to observe their emotions without judgment, promoting mental clarity and reducing the sensation of being overwhelmed. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment, acknowledging thoughts and feelings without acting on them immediately. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation help anchor individuals in the present, providing a reprieve from incessant rumination about past regrets or future anxieties. For those battling workplace pressure or relational conflicts, incorporating mindfulness into daily routines can significantly mitigate stress. Professionals might set aside time amidst their schedules for brief mindfulness exercises, while individuals facing personal issues could use these techniques to remain calm during emotionally charged interactions. Furthermore, being mindful does not require lengthy sessions. Even brief periods of focused breathing or guided visualization can foster a sense of tranquility and balance. Engaging in these practices regularly enhances self-awareness and emotional regulation, equipping individuals with tools to navigate stress more effectively. Mindfulness aids in reframing perspectives, encouraging individuals to view situations through a lens of curiosity instead of frustration or fear. Over time, this shift in mindset nurtures a resilient approach to life's inevitable emotional upheavals. Guidelines for implementing these strategies involve identifying specific triggers that cause undesirable emotional responses, experimenting with various healthy distractions to find the most effective ones, cultivating a circle of supportive individuals who can empathize and advise, and dedicating time to practice mindfulness consistently. It's important to remember that each strategy might require personalization to align with individual needs and circumstances, especially given the diverse sources of stress encountered by busy professionals and those dealing with personal relationship challenges. Embracing change and uncertainty. Adaptability is crucial in building emotional resilience, especially when dealing with change-induced turmoil. Embracing adaptability helps to transform the way we perceive and respond to changes, thereby reducing stress and enhancing our coping mechanisms. One significant aspect of adaptability is reframing change as an opportunity rather than a threat. This mindset shift can significantly alleviate fear, boost motivation, and encourage a proactive attitude towards new circumstances. When change occurs, seeing it as an opportunity for growth can inspire individuals to harness their strengths, learn new skills, or even embark on different career paths that they might not have considered before. As a guideline, practicing this outlook involves consciously associating change with positive outcomes, thus easing the road to acceptance and minimizing resistance. Flexibility is another vital component of adaptability, which minimizes the emotional impact of unexpected challenges. By being flexible, individuals are more likely to find creative solutions and adapt to unforeseen situations without becoming overwhelmed. This flexibility does not only pertain to making situational adjustments, but also involves altering one's mindset to accommodate new realities, thereby reducing anxiety and fostering a sense of resourcefulness. For instance, during a workplace restructuring, those who maintain a flexible approach may find themselves better equipped to handle role changes or shifts in team dynamics. To cultivate flexibility effectively, it's important to engage regularly in activities that stretch your problem-solving abilities and challenge your routine ways of thinking. This practice gradually builds mental agility, essential for coping with life's unpredictabilities. practicing acceptance plays a pivotal role in strengthening emotional resilience. Often, resistance to change stems from a desire to maintain control over familiar aspects of life. However, learning to embrace the reality of certain situations without judgment can significantly lower frustration levels. Acceptance allows individuals to let go of futile attempts to command every aspect, freeing up energy for developing innovative responses to new situations. For example, accepting that certain external events are beyond one's control can allow someone to refocus their energies on aspects they can influence, such as their reactions or coping strategies. A guideline for fostering acceptance includes mindfulness practices, remaining present and acknowledging thoughts and emotions without attaching negative judgments. Establishing routines amid changes provides a critical anchor in turbulent times, offering a semblance of predictability and stability. Routines foster a sense of normality, which can help balance emotional upheavals by providing a reliable structure amidst chaos. For example, maintaining consistent morning rituals or evening wind-down processes can offer comfort and relaxation, creating a stable ground to emotionally process changes. Establishing routines serves as a guidepost during uncertain times, reducing stress by ensuring that certain parts of daily life remain constant and uninterrupted. Adapting these approaches, seeing change as opportunity, cultivating flexibility, practicing acceptance, and sustaining routines empowers individuals to face emotional challenges with enhanced resilience. Each strategy presents a way to internalize adaptability and use it as a shield against the unpredictability of change. Integrating them into one's life takes conscious effort, yet the benefits include a more balanced emotional response to life's inevitable fluctuations and a greater ability to thrive despite adversities. The broader implications of adaptability extend beyond individual wellness, reinforcing professional environments where employees can innovate and excel under evolving conditions. Corporations acknowledging the necessity of adaptability often witness increased employee satisfaction and performance, while promoting a resilient organizational culture ready to tackle market shifts and technological advancements. In this chapter, we've explored various strategies to enhance emotional resilience when facing life's challenges. By recognizing emotional triggers, individuals can anticipate and manage their reactions in a way that reduces regrettable impulsiveness. Engaging in healthy distractions offers an escape from stress, allowing one's mind to reset and gain a fresh perspective on problems. Building a supportive network provides the crucial reassurance of not being alone in our struggles, while mindfulness techniques help anchor us in the present moment, encouraging mental clarity and calmness. These strategies are essential tools for busy professionals and those navigating the complexities of personal relationships. The ability to adapt to change is underscored as vital to maintaining emotional well-being. Accepting new situations without judgment allows individuals to redirect their energy toward constructive responses rather than futile resistance. This acceptance, combined with flexibility, enables creative problem-solving and lessens anxiety during unexpected events. Establishing routines amidst these changes offers stability and balance, further reducing stress levels. Collectively, adopting these approaches empowers individuals to view emotional challenges as opportunities for growth, fostering a resilient mindset capable of thriving amid adversity. Such resilience benefits not just personal well-being, but also enhances professional environments, where adaptability leads to sustained success. Chapter 7: Mindfulness and Emotional Mastery. Mindfulness and emotional mastery go hand in hand, offering a pathway to greater control over emotions through thoughtful and deliberate attention. In today's fast-paced world, where stress and demands often seem unrelenting, the integration of mindfulness into daily routines can serve as an invaluable tool for managing emotional responses. By cultivating awareness and presence, individuals are better equipped to handle life's challenges with calm and composure, leading to improved emotional well-being. This chapter explores the essence of mindfulness as a practice that not only enhances personal resilience, but also encourages a balanced approach to both professional and personal interactions. In this chapter, readers will embark on a journey through various practices designed to incorporate mindfulness seamlessly into everyday life. Starting with the significance of a structured morning routine, the discussion highlights how mindful beginnings can set a positive tone for the day ahead. It then unfolds into practical techniques such as mindful eating and walking meditation, which transform ordinary activities into moments of mindfulness that enrich one's experience. The narrative delves into the concept of mindful transitions, providing insights into using natural pauses throughout the day to recenter focus and enhance emotional regulation. Additionally, the role of technology is addressed, showcasing how apps and resources can support busy individuals in maintaining consistent mindfulness practices. Evening reflection ties these elements together, presenting a method for closing the day mindfully while promoting growth and understanding. Together, these strategies offer a comprehensive guide for integrating mindfulness into the fabric of daily life, paving the way for emotional mastery and a more harmonious existence. Practicing daily mindfulness. Establishing a structured morning routine is an effective strategy for incorporating mindfulness into daily life, which can significantly improve emotional regulation. The morning sets the tone for the entire day. Thus, beginning with mindfulness encourages a proactive approach to handling emotions and prioritizing emotional well-being. By consciously engaging in mindful activities upon waking, such as taking deep breaths or setting a gentle intention for the day, individuals can anchor themselves in the present and create a foundation of awareness and calm. This intentional start helps mitigate the immediate stress of jumping into daily demands, allowing for more deliberate and positive emotional responses throughout the day. Setting aside a few moments each morning for mindfulness not only reduces stress, but enhances one's ability to handle challenges with greater clarity. Incorporating simple practices like noticing body sensations while brushing teeth or savoring the taste of breakfast can transform routine tasks into enriching experiences. These small acts of mindfulness foster appreciation for the present moment, nurturing a mindset that is open and receptive rather than reactive. As a result, individuals are better equipped to navigate the complexities of work and personal interactions effectively. Mindful transitions between activities throughout the day offer another valuable opportunity to practice mindfulness and enhance emotional regulation. These transitional moments serve as natural pauses where individuals can reset their focus and bring awareness back to the present. For example, taking 3 conscious breaths after ending a phone call or before starting a meeting can provide a brief yet powerful pause that centers the mind and renews attention. By paying attention to these natural breaks, it's possible to cultivate an environment internally where stress is managed proactively rather than reactively. Mindful transitions allow for emotional resets, encouraging a composed approach to the next task or interaction. Through consistent practice, these pauses embed mindfulness into the rhythm of daily life, serving as reminders to remain aware and grounded even amid busyness. In addition to morning routines and mindful transitions, utilizing cues for mindfulness can help individuals maintain consistency in their practice. Associating specific actions with mindfulness, such as pausing when entering a room or taking a breath when sitting down at a desk, creates habitual awareness. These cues serve as triggers that remind one to be present, gradually transforming mindfulness from a deliberate effort to an integral part of everyday living. Such cues can be tailored to fit individual lifestyles, reinforcing mindfulness as a continuous thread woven through various activities. Over time, these reminders fortify emotional control, allowing for more measured reactions to stressors. Consistent engagement with mindfulness, cued by daily actions, nurtures a resilient state of being that enhances emotional well-being. Engaging with mindfulness apps or resources is another effective method for supporting a mindful lifestyle, particularly for busy professionals. These technological tools offer flexibility and customization, making it easier to integrate mindfulness into hectic schedules. Many apps provide guided meditations, breathing exercises, and reminders that can be accessed anytime, facilitating ongoing practice regardless of location or time constraints. For individuals struggling with anxiety or conflict in personal relationships, mindfulness apps can be instrumental in developing emotional resilience. Tailored options within these apps allow users to choose practices that resonate most with their current needs, providing accessible and practical support on the go. Moreover, these resources often include tracking features, enabling users to monitor their progress and stay motivated as they observe improvements in emotional regulation over time. By leveraging technology to supplement mindfulness practice, individuals gain more control over their emotional responses and experience greater peace of mind. The convenience offered by such apps ensures mindfulness becomes a sustainable habit, fostering long-term benefits in both professional and personal spheres. Integrating mindfulness into routine. Mindfulness is not merely a fleeting trend, but a profound practice that can seamlessly weave into the fabric of daily life. Its application extends to various activities, helping individuals cultivate emotional regulation and foster well-being. For busy professionals striving to maintain composure in the workplace, or individuals facing anxiety in relationships, integrating mindfulness into routine practices offers tangible benefits. One accessible method of incorporating mindfulness into everyday life is through mindful eating. This practice transforms mealtime into an opportunity for awareness and gratitude. Instead of rushing through meals, often with distractions like television or smartphones, mindful eating involves being fully present with each bite. By focusing on the textures, flavors, and sensations of food, individuals develop a deeper connection with what they consume. This heightened awareness helps reduce stress-related eating and fosters a sense of gratitude for nourishment. Starting with simple steps, like taking a few deep breaths before eating and putting down utensils between bites, can lead to more satisfying and healthful eating experiences. Walking meditation is another powerful tool to incorporate mindfulness effortlessly into daily routines. Unlike traditional meditation, which requires stillness, walking meditation is dynamic and can be practiced almost anywhere. It involves focusing on each step, feeling how the feet make contact with the ground, and becoming aware of body movements and external surroundings. This practice transforms mundane strolls into grounding experiences that anchor one to the present moment. As a stress-relieving break, it encourages a connection with nature and provides opportunities to reset emotionally, making it particularly beneficial for those with a hectic lifestyle. Busy schedules often leave little room for extended meditation sessions, which is why short mindfulness breaks are increasingly popular. Brief pauses throughout the day to concentrate on breathing or silently observe thoughts can act as emotional resets. These moments prevent feelings of overwhelm from taking hold, allowing productivity and mental clarity to flourish. Such breaks can occur during work intervals or while waiting in line, offering a portable and adaptable means to manage stress and enhance focus. By committing to regular short breaks, individuals gradually increase their capacity for mindfulness, fostering resilience and maintaining balance even amid chaos. Evening reflection serves as a mindful closure to the day, creating space for emotional processing and growth. Before bed, dedicating a few minutes to reflect on daily experiences allows for acknowledgement of successes and challenges encountered. This practice promotes understanding and paves the way for personal development by encouraging individuals to confront emotions and derive insights from various situations. Engaging in evening reflection prepares the mind for rest, aiding in relaxation and ensuring better sleep quality. Journaling during this time can also reinforce positive thoughts and clear unresolved tensions, setting a constructive tone for the following day. For these practices to become effective habits, certain techniques can ensure their sustainability. Focusing on the speaker during interactions is crucial, as it nurtures active listening and strengthens personal connections. Concentrating solely on what someone else is saying enhances empathy and reduces misunderstandings, thereby improving relationship dynamics. Practicing patience complements this by allowing oneself the calm needed to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Ultimately, these principles contribute significantly to emotional mastery and create healthier environments both personally and professionally. In this chapter, we explored practical ways to incorporate mindfulness into daily routines to enhance emotional control and overall well-being. By establishing a mindful morning routine, individuals can set the tone for a balanced day, using simple practices like deep breathing or setting intentions to anchor in the present moment. Mindful transitions between tasks allow brief moments of pause, providing clarity and focus amid daily demands. Associating specific actions with mindfulness cues further integrates these practices, making them a natural part of life. Through consistent engagement, mindfulness becomes a seamless habit that strengthens emotional resilience and reduces stress. Additionally, utilizing mindfulness apps offers versatile options suited for busy lifestyles. These resources provide guided meditations and reminders that support consistent practice, even on the go. For those facing anxiety or relationship challenges, tailored app features help develop emotional resilience by addressing individual needs. Techniques such as mindful eating transform ordinary activities into opportunities for awareness, while walking meditation offers grounding experiences within hectic schedules. Evening reflections invite personal growth and understanding before rest. Together, these strategies cultivate a mindful approach that supports both professional success and personal peace, helping individuals handle life's challenges with grace and composure. Chapter 8. Improving relationships through emotional control. Improving relationships through emotional control hinges on our ability to manage emotions adeptly in both personal and professional settings. This chapter delves into the underlying mechanisms that enable such improvements, emphasizing strategies that foster more profound and meaningful connections. These strategies extend beyond traditional communication techniques, exploring how empathy can transform interactions and lead to more fulfilling relationships. Emotional control is not merely a skill, but a pivotal factor in nurturing trust, understanding, and cooperation between individuals. Examining how these elements interrelate provides insight into creating harmonious relationships that thrive despite challenges. The upcoming discussion will walk through various ways to enhance relationships by focusing on emotional management. Readers will learn about the significance of empathetic communication and the role of active listening in bridging emotional gaps. The chapter will cover reflective responses as tools for ensuring clear understanding and highlight the power of nonverbal cues in reinforcing verbal communication. Moreover, it will explore how asking the right questions can open doors to deeper emotional exchanges. By integrating these practical techniques into daily life, individuals can effectively reduce stress, address anxieties, and navigate conflicts in a constructive manner. This approach empowers them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, paving the way for sustained relational growth. Communication techniques for empathy. In today's fast-paced world, improving relationships requires more than surface-level interactions. It demands a deep understanding of emotional dynamics. By managing emotions effectively, one can enhance both personal and professional relationships significantly. Empathy plays a crucial role in this process, especially when expressed through effective communication. One of the key elements in empathetic communication is active listening. This goes beyond merely hearing words. It's about fully engaging with the speaker. When individuals feel truly heard and valued, it fosters deeper connections. Active listening involves maintaining eye contact, nodding in agreement, and providing feedback such as, "I understand," or "that must be tough." These techniques create an environment where the speaker feels respected and acknowledged, encouraging them to share openly and honestly. Equally important in strengthening relationships is the use of reflective responses. Reflecting back what the speaker has said demonstrates understanding and helps clarify any potential miscommunications. For instance, if a colleague expresses frustration about a project's progress, paraphrasing their concerns can validate their feelings and provide clarity. Phrases like, "So you're feeling overwhelmed because of the deadlines, right?" confirm that their message was received correctly, promoting emotional intimacy and trust. Nonverbal cues also hold significant power in communication. Positive body language, such as leaning forward slightly, smiling, and using open gestures, can reinforce verbal messages. These cues help bridge communication gaps and build a supportive atmosphere. When nonverbal signals align with spoken words, it reduces misunderstandings and strengthens the relational bond. A study found that up to 93% of communication effectiveness is determined by nonverbal cues, highlighting their importance. Moreover, integrating empathetic questions in conversations invites further discussion about feelings and experiences, allowing for meaningful exchanges. Open-ended questions such as, "How did that make you feel?" or "What are your thoughts on this issue?" encourage individuals to delve deeper into their emotions and thought processes. This practice not only drives meaningful conversations, but also supports collaborative problem-solving, paving the way for stronger interpersonal connections. For busy professionals seeking to reduce stress and improve emotional responses in the workplace, these empathetic communication strategies offer valuable insights. Implementing active listening and reflective responses can transform team dynamics and create a more harmonious work environment. When team members feel valued and understood, they are more likely to collaborate effectively, leading to increased productivity and innovation. Additionally, utilizing nonverbal cues and empathetic questions can enhance leadership skills, inspiring trust and loyalty within teams. Individuals struggling with anxiety or conflict in personal relationships can equally benefit from these practical tools. By focusing on empathy, they can respond to situations thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. This approach not only reduces conflict, but also strengthens bonds over time. For example, when faced with a heated argument, taking a moment to listen actively and reflect on the other person's perspective can diffuse tension and open up avenues for resolution. Empathy in communication equips us with the ability to navigate complex emotional landscapes, fostering trust and mutual respect. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, creating an atmosphere where everyone feels safe to express themselves. In conflict resolution scenarios, empathy becomes even more vital. By stepping into another person's shoes, we gain insight into their motivations and concerns, enabling us to approach disagreements with compassion rather than defensiveness. To cultivate these skills, it's essential to practice regularly and remain open to learning. Engaging in perspective-taking exercises and reading diverse perspectives can enhance empathic abilities. Similarly, practicing self-awareness and emotional regulation helps manage personal biases, leading to a more empathetic mindset. When we nurture these skills, we contribute to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Resolving conflicts mindfully. In the intricate landscape of human relationships, conflicts are inevitable. However, how we approach these conflicts can significantly determine the health of our relationships, both personally and professionally. Mindful conflict resolution, a thoughtful and deliberate approach, offers transformative potential, turning confrontations into opportunities for stronger connections. Identifying underlying needs in a conflict is paramount to resolving disputes constructively. Often, surface-level arguments mask deeper emotional or personal needs that remain unaddressed. For instance, what appears to be a disagreement about household chores might actually stem from one partner's need for acknowledgement and appreciation. By understanding and articulating these underlying needs, people can transform a potentially divisive situation into an opportunity for collaboration. Addressing these authentic needs not only resolves the immediate conflict, but also promotes long-term relational health by cultivating a space where both parties feel understood and valued. This proactive approach reduces future misunderstandings by ensuring that root causes are addressed rather than just symptoms. One practical method to enhance mindful conflict resolution is taking a pause during heated moments. In the throes of emotion, impulsive reactions often lead to defensiveness and escalation. A brief pause allows individuals to collect their thoughts and emotions, facilitating responses that are reflective and constructive. This step back from immediate reaction to measured response can diminish defensiveness, opening up space for thoughtful dialogue. The simple act of pausing enables individuals to consider the other person's perspective more fully, crafting a response that aims towards resolution rather than further entrenchment in conflict. By reducing the heat of the moment, both parties have the opportunity to come together with clear minds and open hearts. Sometimes, despite the best efforts to understand and address underlying needs, disagreements persist. Agreeing to disagree becomes a powerful tool in such scenarios. This practice fosters respect for diverse viewpoints, recognizing that differences do not necessarily equate to discord, but can enrich interactions and deepen connections. Rather than seeing differing opinions as barriers, viewing them as enriching elements of the relationship encourages growth and mutual respect. The willingness to coexist with these differences underlines a commitment to respecting each other's individuality, creating a foundation of trust and acceptance. Implementing this guideline involves consciously allowing space for varied opinions and understanding their role in enhancing, rather than hindering, relational dynamics. An essential shift in conflict dialogue is focusing on solutions. Traditional conflicts often dwell on grievances, replaying past events until they overshadow the possibility of a resolution. By steering conversations toward solutions, the focus moves from dwelling on problems to cooperating on outcomes. This forward-thinking approach emphasizes joint effort in achieving mutually beneficial results, strengthening bonds in the process. Effective solution-focused dialogue invites participants to envision desirable outcomes and work collaboratively to achieve them, fostering a sense of partnership and shared purpose. To apply this guideline, encourage discussions to transition from recounting issues to brainstorming actionable steps that benefit all parties involved. The impact of shifting focus from conflict itself to its resolution cannot be overstated. When individuals prioritize solutions over grievances, they contribute to an atmosphere of respect and openness. This not only builds trust, but also establishes a reliable framework within which future conflicts can be managed more effectively. Ultimately, solution-focused dialogue aligns relationships towards cooperative interaction, serving as a foundational pillar for building resilient and trusting partnerships. Understanding the significance of empathy and effective communication in these processes is crucial. Building rapport through acknowledgement and active engagement enhances the ability to manage disagreements mindfully, encouraging honest expression without fear of judgment. Establishing an environment where words are heard and respected lays a solid foundation for lasting trust, reinforcing the principles of solution-focused conversation. Similarly, the strategies discussed align closely with established models of interpersonal communication that emphasize learning from cultural and perceptual influences on conflict. Recognizing various conflict management styles can enhance one's ability to navigate disagreements thoughtfully, increasing satisfaction and reducing stress. By integrating these insights into daily interactions, individuals can improve their competence in managing interpersonal tensions, fostering more rewarding and satisfactory relationships. This chapter has explored various communication techniques that can enhance empathy in interactions, emphasizing the importance of managing emotions to strengthen relationships. By employing active listening and reflective responses, individuals can create an environment where others feel heard and respected. These skills are essential not only for personal growth, but also for improving dynamics in professional settings. Nonverbal communication cues and empathetic questioning further deepen connections by fostering understanding and trust. These strategies encourage open dialogue and help navigate complex emotional situations more effectively. Understanding and applying these techniques can significantly improve personal and professional interactions. For busy professionals, mastering empathetic communication can reduce workplace stress and facilitate a harmonious team environment. Tailoring responses with empathy helps leaders inspire loyalty and collaboration among team members. On a personal level, using these tools allows individuals to address anxiety and conflicts thoughtfully, leading to stronger, more resilient relationships. As we continue to practice and refine these skills, we contribute to healthier relationships characterized by mutual respect and genuine connection. Chapter 9. Embracing Emotional Self-Mastery. Embracing emotional self-mastery involves understanding and controlling one's emotions, a practice crucial for personal growth and improved interactions with others. It is not simply about suppressing feelings. Rather, it's about recognizing them and responding thoughtfully. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to manage emotions can significantly impact both professional success and personal satisfaction. As we advance in our efforts to master this skill, we unlock a deeper level of resilience and adaptability that benefits all areas of our lives. The journey toward emotional management is unique for each individual, involving various techniques and approaches tailored to suit one's personal needs and experiences. This chapter delves into summarizing key strategies for effective emotional control and underscores the importance of consistent practice. Readers will explore methods to identify emotional triggers and learn how to create constructive responses. The chapter also emphasizes the significance of reflection, allowing individuals to appreciate their progress and set targets for future development. Furthermore, it discusses the role of external feedback in providing new perspectives and challenges the reader to embrace continuous growth. Through a narrative style that fosters understanding, this chapter aims to equip readers with practical tools to refine their emotional intelligence further, offering insights applicable in both professional and personal contexts. Reflecting on personal growth. Reflecting on personal progress in emotional control can be a powerful catalyst for growth, offering the kind of motivation that propels individuals further along their journey toward self-mastery. When we acknowledge our achievements, no matter how small, it validates the effort we've invested in managing our emotions effectively. This act of recognition is not merely about celebrating victories, but also about establishing a foundation for future success. As we reflect on where we began and where we currently stand, we gain a deeper appreciation of the transformative power of perseverance. Such reflection can embolden us to continue pushing forward, knowing the strides we have made are tangible proof of our capabilities. Integral to this process is the recognition of patterns in our emotional responses. By identifying these recurring behaviors, we unlock the potential for targeted improvement and strategic planning. This awareness acts as a blueprint, guiding us towards areas that might require more attention or a different approach. For instance, someone who frequently finds themselves overwhelmed by workplace stress might begin to notice particular triggers or situations that escalate their emotional response. Once recognized, they can develop strategies specifically tailored to manage these moments better. Employing tools like journaling or mindfulness practices can aid in illuminating these patterns, providing clarity and direction for continued growth. External feedback from peers, mentors, and trusted colleagues offers another layer of insight and validation. Constructive feedback not only confirms the progress we already perceive, but may also reveal blind spots we hadn't noticed. Engaging with others who observe us objectively can offer invaluable perspectives that we might overlook when viewing ourselves too critically or too leniently. This external input becomes a compass, pointing us toward further development in areas we might not have considered. Moreover, fostering an environment that encourages open dialogue invites supportive relationships to flourish, which can be instrumental in our journey of self-mastery. A key component in maintaining a positive self-image while nurturing emotional growth is cultivating gratitude for the emotional tools and insights gained thus far. Gratitude shifts the focus from limitations and setbacks to strengths and accomplishments, helping construct a resilient mindset. By consistently practicing gratitude, we reinforce our commitment to ongoing development, recognizing that every tool acquired enhances our ability to navigate life's challenges more effectively. This practice not only builds a robust emotional foundation, but also supports a healthier outlook on one's self-worth and potential. Celebrating small victories creates a positive reinforcement loop that bolsters confidence and encourages continuous efforts. These victories, often overlooked, serve as essential reminders that progress is being made and that each step, regardless of size, contributes to the overall journey. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating these moments, we instill a sense of pride and accomplishment that fuels ongoing motivation. This habit of celebration underscores the value of consistency and persistence, reinforcing the notion that every action taken towards emotional self-mastery counts. Reflection also enables strategic planning for future scenarios based on past experiences. When we take the time to analyze how we've previously handled emotional challenges, we can devise informed strategies to tackle similar situations moving forward. For example, if someone recognizes that taking a moment to breathe deeply before responding to conflict has helped de-escalate tense exchanges, they can deliberately incorporate this technique into future interactions. Through deliberate reflection, we equip ourselves with a tool set designed to enhance our resilience and adaptability in various emotional contexts. Identifying patterns reveals opportunities for targeted practice, directing our efforts more effectively. Whether it's through role-playing challenging scenarios, setting specific intentions for emotional regulation in stress-inducing situations, or engaging in mindfulness exercises to increase present-moment awareness, targeted practice allows us to hone our skills with precision. Over time, repeated application of these practices cultivates a heightened state of readiness and confidence in our ability to navigate complexities with greater ease. Strategic practice fortifies our competency in emotional control, turning potential disruptions into opportunities for growth. Reflecting on personal progress serves as both a mirror and a map, showcasing the extent of our development while highlighting the path forward. The introspective journey fosters a greater understanding of oneself, revealing inner strengths and areas ripe for cultivation. In doing so, it empowers us to embrace change with open arms, acknowledging that the quest for emotional self-mastery is an ever-evolving process. By consistently revisiting our progress and recalibrating our approaches, we align ourselves with a lifelong commitment to growth, equipping ourselves with the agility to adapt and thrive amidst uncertainty. Commitment to ongoing development. Developing a deeper understanding of emotional intelligence and control is not just a temporary endeavor, it is a lifelong commitment that promises enduring benefits. It is essential to view this journey as ongoing, with each step fostering growth and resilience in handling emotions effectively. Setting new goals is pivotal for sustaining momentum in emotional development. Establishing clear objectives acts like a roadmap, guiding individuals towards enhanced emotional intelligence. These goals provide direction and purpose, urging us to maintain focus on personal growth. By consistently achieving small milestones, we build confidence in our ability to manage emotions, which paves the way for tackling more significant challenges. This progressive approach ensures an upward trajectory of emotional maturity, reinforcing the importance of goal setting in sustaining long-term progress. Engaging with various resources plays a crucial role in deepening one's understanding of emotional regulation. Workshops, seminars, and literature offer diverse perspectives and tools necessary for mastering emotional control. These resources introduce new concepts and strategies, expanding one's emotional repertoire and equipping individuals with the skills needed to navigate complex emotional landscapes. Through such educational experiences, individuals can stay informed about the latest developments in emotional intelligence theories and practices, ensuring they are well prepared to apply these learnings to real-life scenarios. Routine emotional awareness practice forms the cornerstone of integrating emotional intelligence into daily life. Regular exercises in mindfulness, self-reflection, and journaling allow individuals to remain conscious of their emotional states, enabling them to respond rather than react impulsively. This continuous practice helps in identifying emotional triggers and developing coping mechanisms that promote calmness even under pressure. By embedding these habits into everyday routines, emotional resilience becomes an inherent part of one's character, fostering stability and adaptability in the face of adversity. Adapting strategies to address new challenges is vital for maintaining relevance in emotional management approaches. As life circumstances evolve, so do the emotional challenges they bring. Adopting a flexible mindset encourages individuals to reassess and adjust their emotional strategies according to new situations. This adaptability not only strengthens emotional intelligence, but also cultivates a growth mindset. Embracing change and learning from it fosters innovation in personal emotional management, leading to more effective and contextually appropriate responses. In this lifelong journey of developing emotional intelligence, it is essential to remain open to constructive feedback. Gathering insights from external sources, such as peers or mentors, provides valuable guidance for refining emotional skills. Feedback highlights blind spots and areas needing improvement, offering a clearer path for targeted growth. Building a support network fosters accountability, encouraging individuals to stay committed to their emotional development goals. Gratitude plays a profound role in reinforcing the journey toward emotional mastery. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude for the emotional skills acquired empowers individuals to continue practicing and honing these skills. This positive reinforcement shifts the focus from challenges encountered to the opportunities they present for further development. Expressing gratitude towards oneself nurtures a positive self-image, reinforcing the belief in one's ability to handle emotions constructively and compassionately. The journey toward emotional self-mastery is marked by continuous learning and adaptation. Setting new goals creates a structured path forward, while engaging with diverse resources enhances knowledge and practical application. Routine emotional awareness practices embed emotional intelligence deeply into daily life, making resilience a natural part of our responses to stressors. Adaptability ensures emotional strategies remain effective amid changing circumstances, promoting a flexible and innovative approach to emotional challenges. Reflecting on personal growth and emotional control allows individuals to recognize their achievements and encourages further progress. This chapter emphasized the importance of acknowledging small victories as stepping stones in the journey toward self-mastery. By identifying patterns in our emotional responses, we open doors for targeted improvement and strategic planning. Utilizing tools such as journaling or mindfulness can provide clarity and direction, helping us refine our abilities. Engaging with feedback from peers also offers valuable insights, reinforcing our strengths and shedding light on areas for development. Gratitude plays a pivotal role by shifting focus to strengths and accomplishments, fostering a resilient mindset essential for ongoing growth. The journey of developing emotional intelligence is continuous, characterized by setting new goals and engaging with diverse resources. Establishing clear objectives helps maintain momentum and confidence in managing emotions effectively. Routine practices like mindfulness and self-reflection ensure emotional resilience becomes part of daily life. Adapting strategies to meet new challenges encourages flexibility, ensuring emotional management remains relevant amidst changing circumstances. Gathering external feedback provides guidance for refining skills, while gratitude reinforces perseverance. By embracing these approaches, busy professionals and individuals facing anxiety or conflict can improve their emotional responses, enhancing both professional and personal interactions. Conclusion. In the ever-demanding world of professional and personal commitments, achieving emotional control might seem like a daunting task. Yet, as you reach the conclusion of this journey through our pages, it's time to pause and reflect on how far you've come. This moment of introspection is more than just a reflection on past challenges. It's a testament to your progress and an encouragement for continuous growth. Recall those instances where, in the face of stress or anxiety, you chose to pause instead of reacting impulsively. Perhaps there was a day at work when a heated discussion could have easily spiraled into conflict, but you steered it towards understanding by transforming that rush of anger into a calm conversation. Such moments underscore the power of emotional regulation, not merely suppressing emotions, but embracing them with mindfulness to foster better communication and stronger relationships, both professionally and personally. As we consider the lessons woven throughout these chapters, remember that emotional control is less about restricting your feelings and more about recognizing their origins and choosing how to express them. Think back to scenarios illustrated within these pages, moments when identifying triggers allowed you to respond thoughtfully rather than with reflexive emotion. These stories highlight the vital role mindfulness plays in our interactions, its ability to shift dynamics in conversations, and its profound impact on deepening connections. By internalizing these principles, you've begun reshaping your approach to the complex web of daily human interaction. The overarching theme circles back to awareness, an awareness cultivated through intentional practice. Emotional growth isn't a one-time achievement, but a lifelong journey. Each new day offers an opportunity to strengthen your responses, to build upon yesterday's triumphs, and to learn from inevitable setbacks. Commitment to ongoing improvement requires dedication. Imagine starting each morning with a brief period of mindfulness, a simple 10-minute exercise to center your thoughts. This small investment in yourself can redefine your day. As mindfulness becomes part of your routine, it creates a ripple effect, expanding your emotional awareness and nurturing resilience against stress. The habits formed today lay the foundation for tomorrow's success, enabling you to navigate the complexities of workplace demands and personal relationships with grace and confidence. Visualize the future potential of your emotional intelligence. Envision scenarios that once seemed overwhelming, such as a high-stakes job interview or a difficult conversation with a colleague or loved one. Picture yourself approaching these situations with newfound poise and self-assurance. With your enhanced capacity for emotional regulation, you maintain composure, articulate your thoughts clearly, and steer discussions constructively. Each encounter becomes an opportunity for positive outcomes, leading to greater professional accomplishments and enriched personal connections. The road ahead will still present its share of challenges, but armed with these skills, you are well prepared to face them. Your journey does not end here. Instead, it unfolds before you, presenting countless avenues for continued development. You have the tools to manage stress skillfully, respond to conflicts calmly, and cultivate meaningful relationships, attributes that will serve you profoundly in every aspect of life. Let your journey inspire those around you. As you engage with colleagues and friends, your example may encourage others to embark on their own paths toward emotional mastery. Share your insights and experiences generously, fostering environments where empathy and understanding thrive. In doing so, you contribute not only to your growth, but to a broader culture of emotional intelligence in your communities. This book has aimed to equip you with practical techniques and a deeper understanding of emotional dynamics. But knowledge is just the beginning. True transformation lies in applying these insights consistently. Continue to challenge yourself, to experiment with new strategies, and to embrace the nuances of emotional control. The rewards, reduced stress, improved mental health, and more fulfilling relationships, are worth the effort. As you close this chapter and step back into the world, carry with you the wisdom gained here. Trust in your ability to harness the power of your emotions to enrich your life and the lives of those around you. Whether navigating the corridors of corporate settings or the intimacies of personal connections, let your enhanced emotional intelligence guide you towards greater successes and deeper fulfillment. Remember, the journey to emotional mastery is unique for everyone. Celebrate your victories, however small, and approach setbacks as learning opportunities. Be kind to yourself amid struggles, and remain steadfast in your commitment to growth. With patience and perseverance, the transformation you seek is not only possible, but inevitable. Take a moment now to envision the person you wish to become, the professional who handles pressure with ease, the friend who listens with empathy, and the individual who faces life's challenges with unwavering optimism. This future self is within reach, waiting just beyond this page. Your journey continues, fueled by the knowledge, insights, and determination you've embraced along the way. Let it be a life defined by clarity, purpose, and the joyful realization of your potential.